You're going to be clocking tea today. You're going to be spilling tea. You're going to be doing all types of stuff. We're back. The best, the number one unisex podcast on the internet.
I love
stuff
unisex.
For the boys, stuff for the girls, stuff for the they-thems.
He used to be out on the corner, he was dealing in drugs. Got himself a barbershop.
Yeah, baby.
You kind of hit that note.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have you back.
Like, have you ever tried singing?
Look, let's cut all this
No, wait, you
nonsense.
could be like a
Who'd
Justin
you vote for?
Timberlake.
The election just passed. Guys, we got Tana back on the show today. You may know her as Makoa's girlfriend. Pineapple Head.
Hi, guys.
We respect him now.
We always have respected him.
I mean, at first I was a bit disrespectful, but now he's my boy. And there's no more.
I think that's just your bit, though. I think that
I'm just sad and lonely, and I'm just glad to have you back.
You won't tell me about your I'm really happy to be back, actually. But you won't tell me about your love life. I kept asking you today
There
off
is none
camera.
right now.
There's
just
nothing
been
going on?
spiraling, getting ready for you know what.
Well,
and
last time you had a you know what, you had lots and lots of hoes there in their nurse costumes taking
that was
care
Mike.
of you.
He brought them along, and I was under the influence. They were very sweet girls. I'm not saying that because
But I think
was
that it
under
was
the influence.
important for your recovery, ass and titties.
He's sick. It's funny. I have like a bunch of friends that'll ask me like, when's the surgery over so I can come see you and like, we'll do a pod or do some content then. And I'm like, you fake fuck. You want to show up when I'm all fucked up and look like you're a friend? That's what you want to do? At least you're here before.
Oh, like people want to come see you when you're healing from the
Yeah,
surgery.
look
to
me
be like,
showing support to my boy. Which it is what it is.
Same.
I'll take what I can get nowadays in this town, Like,
I think you do content is your love language, but only when it's your content, obviously.
yeah.
Or like mine or people you care about, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's fucked up.
Well,
I'm serious. Like, I feel like I want to take over saying this today very quickly.
Go for
Lately,
it.
It is always when your surgery is coming up, but I have just been... I hate that little weasel.
Oh yeah, I
like
already
my use of
spiraled, but that's when I was
weasel?
like posting. I love that. I love when you take on some
your
of
word.
my sayings and stuff.
You'll try to say slay and stuff, so sometimes I'll say weasel for you.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be clocking tea today. You're gonna be spilling tea. You're gonna be doing all types of stuff. We're back. The best, the number one unisex podcast on the internet.
I love
stuff
unisex.
for the boys, stuff for the girls.
We have not-
stuff for the they-thems.
We have not said unisex about our dynamic enough. That's
Well, that's
really
what I'm
funny.
calling it now. I just made it up.
I really like it. It's really funny.
Yeah, because guys can watch this shit. I'm still going to
Yeah.
slip in some Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Who do you think's going to win the fight?
Budweiser and
You guys are dumb as
no
fuck.
abortion rights, but then also women.
Yeah,
Woo!
my body, your body, my choice.
I can't believe that fucking guy tweeted that.
Somebody tweeted that?
What's
I thought
his
I
name?
just made that up. Fuck, man.
You did not
Everything's
make that
out.
up.
Everything's already...
Everything's ever has been said.
So what do
No.
we do now? Guy, let me just update you. We're coming. It's 1 a.m. We just
it's
came from a
late.
photo shoot for the dry shampoo. As you can see, they are ready to be sold finally. I had to chase this girl down for months. It was her idea.
Jeff,
I went into business with her after I was told don't do it by every other person in this town. They said, look, she's unreliable. What happened to Dizzy? What happened to Tana Khan? What happened to what are other Tannabis?
I had Tana's tacos for a
Tana's
second there. I don't
tacos.
even want to talk about
that one. How
Okay.
could you make tacos? You white woman?
I was gonna. Well,
You
I
wanna
was scared
tap
about that.
into-
I was scared about if it felt like appropriation at the time. Actually, I was gonna do a ghost kitchen, like a Dobrik's, like a beast burger, and then I was like, no, it just wasn't me. I was putting hot Cheetos in the tacos, though. It was kind of cool.
At least you Americanize them and like make it
Yeah.
all like white trashy and
Horrible
stuff.
red 40.
Yes, Vegas-y, like
Takis.
Yeah, then that's fine.
But
That
no,
should-
I want to go back to your original point here. I was about to say turn that music off, but I don't even want that.
Then what's wrong with that music?
Yeah, exactly. That's
You want us to play?
No, it's giving me a
country,
touch of the
country
tiz.
music.
It's everything in my ears right now is giving me a little tiz. You've been attacking me all day. Like, I don't want to Sorry, it's really giving me tism, the sound bites.
Welcome back to Jeff FM.
Yeah, where I have a touch of the tiz. You've been attacking me. Stop! You've been attacking me all day. Like, I don't want to release this product. And I want to let you know I'm just as excited about it today as I was when we first thought of the idea, if not more excited. I'm so excited.
Same for me now. I see that now, but I was disappointed
You were
because,
losing hope.
You know, the things have been ready sitting there for 4 months.
2 months, Max.
4 months.
And 2 months,
Girls
Max.
have been like
Show me the receipts.
sending me notes like, hey, if it doesn't come out, like I'm gonna
Off myself.
Yeah, they were saying that. And
Well, that's honestly how I feel. I need this product to continue to survive.
well,
All sarcasm
that's
aside, I
bullshit.
actually
it is
love
sarcasm because you have it at your house. You've been using it. It's great. We
I
all
use it
love
every day.
Everybody I've sent it to loves it.
I really do fucking use it every day, and I'm so excited. I just feel like you did just bring up a lot of my shitty business ventures, so releasing a product that I love is always
Because
so
you
exciting.
see how my team operates. You
They're
know,
everything.
Like, I got different divisions of the teams. It's
You
not
do.
even like.
The lesbian division is by far my favorite. I want to scissor them so bad.
Well, you
Oh
hear
my
that,
God.
Bathroom Boys? You just got out favorited.
Oh, that's hard though. I don't know actually, because I would die for those boys in that bathroom right now. That is really hard.
Yeah,
I
but
was
the
really-
lesbians do their thing in a different way. You know.
Yeah, and they're just so funny. They sizz.
Yeah.
They were today they were making me miss lesing out. I just like can't believe I
Did
wake
you?
up next to a straight man every day. I was saying that to them and I was like, I should stop talking. This is like bad.
What does Makoa think when you say things like that?
Well, he knows that I speak in like hyperbole. Like I'm not like
Would he get jealous if you like
If I
wanted to
lesed
throw a
out?
Diddy party and like have
Whoa.
orgies? And you were like, hey,
Whoa.
let's try this.
I don't think he would get jealous if I wanted to try things, but I don't think I'll be throwing any parties like those.
Have you ever brought another girl into the mix when you were in your drunk times?
I definitely, there were moments where I like came close and he'll just like tease me. He'll be like, you wanted that girl. But no, I don't know. I think I love him so much that I actually would get like jealous.
Did you get jealous of the girl?
Yeah.
What if
I'd
it was
be like-
Brooke?
That would just never happen. But same with
Podcast
the other
over.
way.
That's it. Jeff and Tana are going on tour. Friends with benefits.
Yeah, that would, no. Brooke has a boyfriend, actually.
All
as of
four of you go
recently.
at it.
That's true. We could
What
like
are you
fuck around. But
That'd
like
be
that's,
a wild next
You're a
podcast.
freak, bro.
that
You're
would be
acting
the
like Steven.
craziest next podcast. Are you jacking off right now?
No, I'm punching my legs. My legs are tired.
I think
I'm
you're
like,
jacking off.
yeah.
Whatever.
I just this story.
Oh,
I
wait,
can't
I
even
forgot.
contain myself.
That I decided this for you, by the way, that when you talk about the dry shampoo for the rest of this episode, you have to wear the feather boa.
I already talked about it.
Oh yeah, I know. Just if you
We'll
talk
do
about
an
it,
ad break where I'll
Yeah.
wear that. I have
But
no
I
problem
just-
with it. I was dressed as
just try it on really quick. Just humor me, okay? Just try it on and then pose with the dry shampoo.
whatever you say, princess.
And then say, Jeff's Barbershop X Tana makes my pussy sparkle.
Jeff's Barbershop X Tana makes my friend's vagina
No,
sparkle.
your pussy.
I don't have a vagina. No,
You have a pussy?
I'm not doing that.
Boy pussy? Do you know about pussies?
Now we're stepping into like
I thought boy pussy meant butt pussy, and then I found out it means
like the gooch, like the in between.
yeah, like the
You're getting me
gays.
age restricted, and I don't like it already.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Listen, you better move these products. Or
I
what
just-
did I tell you? What did I tell you back there at the shoot?
Jeff.
If you don't move these products, I'm gonna kill you
And everyone I love.
and everyone you care about.
Jeff has been threatening me in cold blood. I was saying I've never gone into business with someone where if I don't move the products, I will you're gonna cook me to oblivion. Like I can't even actually imagine
Mm-hmm.
the roasting. Like I will sell these if I have to come personally hand deliver them, and
Yeah.
like if it
Fear.
comes.
It's a tool.
Yeah.
I use it,
I was
and
just
that's why
talking
I'm
about
successful.
that today. I was just talking about that
Yeah.
today. That
Yeah.
fear is always my number one driving motivator.
Yeah, fear could be used as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't even have to hurt somebody; just scare them really bad.
Lost me there. That's a more you thing.
But you could get things
You don't
done
scare me, though.
with fear.
You don't fucking scare me.
I have no reason to. I never have. But if you didn't show up for this shoot today, you would have learned real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because next week I got a fucking knife going in my eye. My face is gonna be
Yeah, that's true. The week
elephantitis. It's going to be out to here. It's going to be crazy blown up because they're going in through the mouth. They're fucking pulling the eye.
And they have to take fat from somewhere.
They cut my stomach open. Yeah, it's a bunch of wild shit they're doing.
And they take fat or cartilage from your ribs?
They're taking fat from my stomach, tissue from my stomach,
and putting it. That's like
paste.
A BBL for your eye.
Bone paste. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, however you want to look at it. I'm excited for it to get past this one because I like this doctor, and just to get like I'm just happy that we got our stuff shot, and we're getting this episode shot, and I'm going to do one more. I'm going to bank one more so I could have a chill week to recover. But
Only a week to recover?
It's going to be 3 weeks recovery, but you know how I am. I'll start running and doing push-ups a week out, blood still leaking out.
I know, it's so crazy.
I love it. I love the comeback. Like you said, like you're going to spiral now because it's hitting you now. It hit me when I was told that I need another surgery. So that's when I was like, fuck Snapchat, it's blood money, and like that's when everybody was like, are you on drugs? Are you on drugs? Like I was fucking losing my mind then. And look at that. That's me right now.
That should be your Halloween costume. Ooh. That's lit.
They're taking a metal plate out that's loose and out of place, and I feel it under my eye, so that is going to go, but they're going to replace it with bone paste. Remember when I asked the doctor, I was like, where do you get the bones from? Do you just grind up all the babies from abortions and just use that as the bone paste? And they were like,
honestly kind of like a valid, like, where do they get the bones from?
Well, he did answer your question. You were like, if I brought you somebody's leg, could you use it as bone paste? And he was like, honestly, I could, but if
blend it up.
Yeah, if it was the end of the world,
glue in there.
I'm just imagining you with like a leg in your truck and like Cody screaming and like,
hey doc, I got one.
That's insane.
I got you this. All right, real quick, I want to talk to you about today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Speaking of the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, you could buy tickets at SeatGeek and SeatGeek only. That event is in Texas at a football stadium, and it's a big. Surprisingly, it's not that expensive to go to a fight. It's such a big arena. But if you're not interested in that, there's tons of live events every day on SeatGeek, and everyone can use my new code Jeff10 and get 10% off any purchase on SeatGeek. Whether you're a new customer or not, even if you use my old code, you can use this new one for sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. There are so many artists touring right now, including Tyler, the Creator, is on tour. Damn, I'll go see that. I'll go to a Tyler, the Creator show. Billie Eilish, and SeatGeek has you covered. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good and red means bad. So take out your phone, open up the SeatGeek app, and add code JeffW to your account for 10% off your next tickets on SeatGeek. That's code JeffW for 10% off, up to $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's it. Thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring us, and let's get back on with the show.
I have a serious question, okay? So with each surgery, do you, at the end of it, is the goal that's the last one, and then they just let you know if you need another one? Like it's a case-by-case basis?
It's always been like
or is this
up in the air.
12 of 20?
This is 11 or 12. I lost count, but they've always been like, this could work. This might work, but you might have to come back and do one more. It's fat, and your body eats it, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, so...
The BBL girls go through that. It's not the same thing.
I just been slamming sodas and eating, like, a bunch of cookies at night and candy.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Because you never live like a fatty.
I've been enjoying it.
What's your go-to fatty
It's going to be hard to quit soda. I got soda in here right now.
But soda's still like soda. Like, okay.
I just quit soda for so long. I like, even when I stopped drinking alcohol, there was no point because it's like I used to drink Jack and Cokes. Mm-hmm. Ooh, a double.
Miss it.
In Vegas, I'm at the table playing blackjack, and I'm like, let me get a double Jack and Coke.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I haven't had soda since then, and then I just started slamming sodas, and I miss it. It's like
What's your
nostalgic.
favorite
It reminds
soda?
me of my childhood. I like a Dr. Pepper.
I love Dr.
Sometimes
Pepper.
I mix them all. I'll mix them, you know? You ever do that?
No, like you go to get a big gulp and you just say, give me the smack pack.
Well, I've been hitting 7-Eleven a lot, and I've been getting Slurpees.
You're very 7-Eleven coded. I don't know how to explain
I
that.
just grew up all around 7-Elevens.
Yeah, you're so 7-Eleven.
One time I did an attack on a 7-Eleven.
Like if I met a fan, that's like 9/11.
There you go. Our
like
brains are working.
If I meet a fan and they're like, oh, where's Jeff? Like my go-to answer should be like 7-Eleven. I don't know why.
Yeah.
What am I?
You're like, I was bumping you out like Ross or something.
I am so Ross.
Yeah, look at that outfit. You definitely got that at Ross.
That is so... No, I actually love Ross. In Vegas for my show recently, everyone was like pointing and they were like, oh my God, your billboard, like you're on the strip. And I thought they were pointing at the Ross. And I was so excited about the Ross.
Our first episode of the Barbershop, we did in the Ross parking lot.
Oh, we did. See, that's where we put a soundbite, Kyle,
That's
number 2.
That's when we thank you. We got to train these boys still.
It's 1 a.m.
Keep your head in the
Yeah,
game.
that's
It
fair.
doesn't matter. You sleep days here now. We're working nights, kid.
I love working nights. I wish everyone wanted to. This
What
is
time
like,
what time do you usually wake up on average?
I woke up today at like 9 a.m. I've
Not
been really
today,
getting up early.
on average.
Well, there is no average. I guess if we came to an average, it'd probably be like 11 or
3 p.m.
noon. Damn. Well, on
When
my
I'm around you, it's 1 to 3 p.m.
yeah, that's my ideal. That to me, that's 10 a.m. Listen, I woke up today at 9. If I have to be up, I'll get up. But I just who I am in my blood, I'm a night owl.
Yeah,
I
nothing
have to
wrong
say-
with that. Look, you're successful. So everything I say,
I like
you have
night.
more money than me. So you should just say that to every insult. You should just be like, hey, I have more money than you. You know, like,
I'm not. I don't now. I'm
Well, that would
buying
be a good
house.
comeback.
I'm throwing all my money.
so
You're right.
you own
but
that house still. You could sell it and get the money. You still have
I know.
more money.
It's scaring me though. Permanence really freaks me out. Like, what do you mean I can't just up and flee? What do you mean I need
'cause-
fire insurance? What do you mean I have to care about the school district it's in?
Well,
like
some
it's
shit
just-
happens, like really happens, like end of the world stuff, then
Mm-hmm.
your money in the bank isn't going to matter either. So no stress. Just
I guess
buy
that's
the house,
fucking true.
move in, put a podcast studio in there.
We're all
call it a
gonna
day.
die anyway.
I'm going to buy a house in Vegas, and I'm excited because
I want to so bad, and we could be neighbors, and it'd be so fun. You can come to my house for Thanksgiving.
you're going to buy a house in Vegas too?
Eventually, that's my second. That's
Yeah,
my next goal.
We're losing our audience here. Not saying you're a bunch of brokesters.
No, but I do hate sounding out of touch. If anything, though, I feel like I want to serve as an example to people who maybe grew up with people who, you know what I mean? My parents were so bad with money
Yeah.
and burnt it, and I didn't.
Get some political music going in the background, like some inspiring, like patriotic music while she does
Well,
this.
I never thought I'd be here, you know, like getting
On
to
Jeff
do
FM?
this. That too. But I love being on Jeff FM.
Oh, like having money to buy two houses?
Yeah, like what the fuck do you mean? And I did it from nothing, and like no one gave me the tools. So like I just want to show these bitches that you can.
Yeah, especially after
can
you
do it
killed
too.
so many of them at that festival. that
Yeah,
you
I
threw.
burned them out.
He burned them to a crisp. Yeah.
Wow, I'm loving the lights.
Well, now that you're rich and you've made it, what do you have to say to those girls that you burned to death?
Get back up. You can do it too. I'm kidding. I'm always sorry to all TanaCon victims. I met a
And
lot of them
while
recently
the
on
spotlight's
tour.
on you, put it back on her while it's on.
Well, first of all, how
is there anything
gorgeous
else that you want to say? Maybe you're sorry for giving me big time in me over the past few months.
Jeff, I have never and I would never big time you.
You told me you were stressed out because you were buying a house.
I'm stressed
I
out
told
for
you
lots
I was
of
stressed
reasons.
out. Not to be like, you know.
Are you going to say that you said you were stressed out by your eye surgery and then I tried to diminish it by
Yeah.
saying that is not at all what happened? I love you and I support you always. We can love and support each other in our life stresses. And I
Yeah.
don't think they're equal at all.
Yeah,
I think that's the hardest fucking
same
thing
to you.
ever.
Same to you. All right, real quick, this episode's sponsored by Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout we use with Shopify. Look, I use Shopify for everything. Even these babies that we've been talking about all episode will be sold through Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not so secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less charts going abandoned and way more sales going cha-ching. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whenever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout as we do over here at Jeff's Barbershop and now Jeff and Tana's Barbershop. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/JeffFM, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/JeffFM, all lowercase, to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/JeffFM. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back on with it.
Megan Fox is pregnant with Machine Gun Kelly's baby.
How do these girls hide their bellies? Because I know
Leather jackets.
Noelle Miller's wife had a baby, and she has a podcast that she does like in her bed. Mm-hmm. And she was hiding that baby.
Wait, that's cool.
And then all of a sudden, just bam, there's a baby now.
That's really cool, actually. Oh, congratulations to them. I have
That's
a
all
lot of
would
jokes
talk
I could
about.
make, but I'm just gonna not. And I'm gonna say congratulations.
What about when you were 17?
Well, yeah. Well, I wasn't
Make
just gonna
them, make them, please. Come on. You're too soft now.
I know, I'm becoming softer.
Clock that T.
No, but
Clock
Noel
that
is
T.
amazing. He's so funny. He didn't
I'm
do
not
anything.
asking about him.
So I'm not going to make a joke at the expense of his new joy.
Let's tap into that trauma.
Yeah. Let's tap into
I want listen, you know, I you don't talk to any of my enemies and all that. There's that cough. I miss it so much. Yeah.
What about this?
I
know. I'm a
you
little
want a
snotty.
tissue or something?
No, I prefer to eat it.
Leave it in there?
Yeah.
You got vapes on you? Backup vapes?
Always.
How many
Always.
vapes you carry around?
I actually only have one, but I've been these changed my life since I've been on Jeff FM last. I switched vapes. These
Yeah, you
charge
used to have the
for weeks.
It was like a longer one, right?
I can FaceTime on it. I
From
FaceTune
the
my photos on
from
the
the
vape. No, I'm kidding. But
Oh my god, I was gonna say
no,
that.
but it's like believable, is it not?
They come from China.
I should sell vapes. No, but I need to quit.
Sell the dry shampoo. Listen, go back to what you were saying.
If you're gonna talk about the dry shampoo.
Listen, you were onto something. You want to show girls that came from your parents were not good parents. That's no offense, but that's this is what you say, your own words. I just don't want to make it like I just go up to somebody. Your parents are bad parents.
You would do that.
You know, but yeah, you openly talk about that, and look what you've made of your life and your life experiences. All the bad stuff that happens eventually becomes good stuff, or at least it'll make a good story that you could tell on a podcast and monetize in the future.
I just had Alex Warren on. That's what he was saying. He has a crazy story.
What, the kid that
used to vlog like David, and now he's singing, and he has a crazy fucking story.
Yeah, but did you ever get to the bottom of that? Like, why? Because I set him up on the Barbershop to like make him admit that he copies David, because there were like some weird things going on, and I'm sure it's because of childhood trauma and stuff like that. Like, why he looked like, if his father left, he looked to David. Like, that's somebody that I
also think he's a really smart kid. Like, so he saw that formula worked, and he was living in that hype house, and he was like, let me do David's vlogs, but with Charli D'Amelio, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I remember like everybody like in the vlog squad would talk about it. They're like,
yeah, it's so funny because I remember they were so like threatened by him and like talking shit about him.
But it was also
like,
weird because he was doing the voice, and then it got down to he started using the stupid kids shampoo that David used, and I was like, this shit's weird, and that was
method
like
acting.
That was my fucking like
I love Alex Warren though. I do. I think he's pure.
Yeah, no, I do. I mean, he didn't fucking almost like kill me. So I'd rather. I wish I came up at the hype house.
Yeah, honestly, so true.
Look at me.
I like
American
your suspenders
Psycho.
there.
Yeah,
you should wear suspenders more. That's a good look for you.
I like getting in the. Look at how bad my eye was there. We made a lot of progress.
I thought it was makeup.
No, we made a lot of progress.
Where was this set? Is this just upstairs?
Downstairs, directly in the unit downstairs.
It's so funny because I used to watch it and I like thought it was like a real, like somewhere on the street.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Oh, I stabbed Nerf to death.
Oh my God, rest in peace, Nerf.
Nerf died every episode though. That was like the thing.
Everything will be fine. Start with something simple. Is your name Alex?
Yes.
Is your name
Poor
David?
Kid.
No.
It says a lie. Is there a reason why you're not being truthful? Maybe.
Look at my lie detector guy.
You used to be
you
so
steal David's
fucking
personality?
sadistic with these barbershops. I miss it.
The survey says that's a lie. Do you fake your laugh to make it sound exactly like David?
And then my lie detector is doing a Rubik's Cube.
Lie. It's a lie.
Yeah.
Well, I lost it. I lost the. If I don't want to do something, it's hard for me to get into it, And if I don't have the right guess and I don't have the right like.
It's also way harder. You're writing shit. You're booking guests. You're all. You know what I mean? It's just harder.
Yeah, I feel like this is just the natural progression of an adult creator. You just go and start a podcast and then you innovate that. But we will get back into it. We'll just do it seasonal. I know you want to get back into it.
I really want to get back into YouTube. Yeah. And I know I'm always saying that, but I'm like really going to try.
Well, we're going to support each other. We're going to help each other.
I just miss vlogging, like that feeling of like I have a good vlog on my hands and I'm going to edit.
There's nothing like hitting that.
Yeah, it's like maybe it's because it's what we like really started doing that it's like my heart will just always be there.
I used to get so nervous to hit publish.
That's what I'm saying. Like that feeling is it's not the same with anything else because I think that feeling like I don't know.
Yeah.
That like, and I know short form content is it, and the clips of my vlogs are probably gonna be what do better and like whatever, but I just miss it. I've been like vlogging a lot lately. I'm trying.
We just been shooting everything, and then we figure it out. You know, like I don't know. We're figuring out stuff. I don't want to just like start talking about it. I just want to do it and just show people, you know. So just wait for it. We'll come back strong. I go through this cycle with every surgery. I go from spiraling to getting the surgery, and then I have the comeback of a lifetime. I get into like a triathlon or an Ironman or a marathon, or I have like a goal set. I do that, and I do a bunch of other shit.
It's natural though. I think everything you're feeling is valid and natural.
Thank you.
And normal.
Thank you
like
for
like as normal as it can be for the situation.
Yeah. I would like to get all the metal out of my face and then be cleared to box.
But then you're like fun at TSA, you know? You're like in the thing and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I get
there's
a
the guy.
little yellow box on my face.
Yeah.
Every
That's
time.
cool as fuck. That's like in that moment, just that moment, when you see the little yellow box of the TSA, you're like, I'm fucking Iron Man.
And my chain. I always get one here too.
That's me, but with my nipple piercing.
Oh, yeah? So they pat
Yeah.
your nips?
Yeah, they pat my nips at TSA.
Did you watch The Penguin? It's the best fucking show ever. What?
I've never watched The Penguin. Go ahead. What is The Penguin about?
It's Batman.
Okay.
It's from Batman.
Why is everything
Batman's
Batman?
not in it. It's a side
universe.
spin-off.
I feel like there's 17
DC
adaptations
universe.
of Batman and
yeah,
you love
but you
them
know
all.
how the Joker's dope? Like, he's crazy. Like, let's fucking bring down the city. Like, we're taking back Gotham, all this shit. Like, just, he doesn't give a fuck. He has no motive. He doesn't want to make money. He just wants chaos. He's the agent of chaos. The Joker, the Penguin is like Tony Soprano.
Okay.
But in
I've still
that,
never seen The Sopranos.
so he's
I need to watch it.
He's
though.
like a mobster. And
That's next on my list.
he just like manipulates his way out of things, like almost getting killed every fucking episode, and you think like this has to be it. There's no way he's getting out of this, and then he'll figure out a way to negotiate his way out of, like a gun to his head by his arch enemy that he just killed their whole family, and he gets out of it somehow. So
The Penguin.
Yeah, the Penguin. I think it's better than the Dark Knight Joker. I think it's
Is
better
it
than
one
the
of
Joker
the Batman
with Joaquin.
movies, like Harry Potter? Like it's just like another
Series.
one called The
It's
Penguin?
the
Oh, it's
you
a
don't see
series.
Batman in it at all. There's no Batman. It's
But
just,
it's about his lore and his tea.
and there's a girl gangster in it too. She's from the Falcone crime family, but she takes over. You would love it for that. She's
I'll
cold.
watch it.
She's fucking. Look at how.
That's all I do now that I don't drink again.
And this is Colin
Just
Farrell.
watch shows. Okay, Colin Farrell.
He has like an Irish accent in real life.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
And he plays like a Tony Soprano gangster perfectly.
Oh, that's amazing.
He's the most evil guy. Every time you think that there's like a sliver of like, finally this guy's gonna do something good, and he's gonna turn and he's
So
gonna do
pure
a good deed.
evil vibes.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like it's like if I went to
love
the
fucked up
bathroom right
shows.
now and just strangled Kyle on camera, and I was like, you
I
know,
don't know why that
leave
made
it
me
in.
laugh. I would fight against that, Kyle.
No, I was like, you stay there and watch. You watch.
Yeah.
This is my fucking show. My name on the wall.
I know that's your dream.
You did good, kid, but you can't live anymore.
Listen to me right now. Have I fucking ever in my life recommended a show to you or been like, you have to watch this? Like, I know we like different things. I'm not going to tell you to watch.
No, I don't think so.
Have you seen BoJack Horseman?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, it was really good.
You watched it in full.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic horse that is an actor in Hollywood, a cartoon. Yeah, I watched it. It's really good. I didn't watch the last seasons, but
You have to finish it. It's. I fear you and I are more similar to BoJack than not.
I just
And-
stopped watching comedy for a while.
But it's such a dark comedy that it emotionally, like, it'll move you, and it's
You know
so
what? I think-
relatable in so many ways.
I think
to our
because he was
lives.
an alcoholic, I stopped watching it.
Yeah, it's like it gets dark. Like, I know it's a cartoon horse, but if it were people, it would be such a dark show. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it's
Because I know to you, I'm sober all the time. Like, I don't look like I crave alcohol, but like I do. I wish I could have a drink right now.
yeah.
But that show, yeah, I would just like see myself on that horse.
Me too. It's like triggering, but it's been really eye-opening for me, and I just feel like I've thought of you a lot. Like, I feel like BoJack will say something that's very me or very you, like, and I'll just be like, that's Jeff. Like, I has just seen this show. I was gonna text
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll get back into it. But I just remember when I was
It's like
watching it,
to
I
a-
was drinking, and that's when I was like realizing I needed to stop drinking. So it brings back memories from that time. But it's all good.
But not even just that, like, just his approach to Hollywood and people and the shit
Yeah.
he says and shit. It's like, I don't know.
I came out here. I came out here as a weed dealer, and then I fell into this.
Clip that. That needs to be your new intro. It is nuts.
Yeah, you came out here as a
baby
stripper.
prostitute.
Yeah, you just out here. How did you start? The toothbrush went in your vagina or something?
The toothbrush never went in my vagina. I've been on record saying this for a decade. It's so, what's fucked up is genuinely no one, I feel like I've said this on this fucking show. No one ever fucked me with a toothbrush, and I say it all the time, but no one will ever believe it. That's a crazy something.
Yeah, you didn't have like one viral clip. You've just been around for decades.
That was one of them. My stalker story. I moved out here because I was dating Bella Thorne. I was still in Vegas, and she would fly me out all the time. And eventually, it just got to the point where I started to love LA and all the opportunities and shit. And she convinced me. Scissoring being one of those opportunities for sure.
All right, this episode's sponsored by Prize Picks. You guys want to have more fun watching sports? Well, download Prize Picks, and trust me, it will make watching sports way more fun and interesting. Prize Picks is the best place to play real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on each player's stat projection for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. You can now win up to 100x your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. I've been loving Prize Picks because I don't even know that much about sports, but I got all my friends playing, and we send each other these group chats and we share picks, and it's nice if you got people who know what they're talking about, but also it's fun when I just go and pick, because it's just more or less. It's not rocket science. They're going out there doing their job. Sometimes you get it done right, sometimes you don't do that great. It's up to you to decide. You can even pick Jake Paul Tyson on there, which is great because I'm pretty certain that Tyson is too old. So that's nice to mix into my entries. Also, I picked Patrick Mahomes just to get his passing yard. That's the easy one. You got Tyson that's not going to get the knockout, and Mahomes passes whatever he needs to do. You throw Taylor Swift's boyfriend in there. Bing, bang, boom. Done deal. My picks are better than Mike's. Every week he texts me. He's like, damn it, I was so close. And I'm like, well, should have listened to me. Download the app today and use code Jeff to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Let me repeat that. Download the app today and use code Jeff to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. All right, thank you, Prize Picks. Now let's get back on with the episode. Your friend Brianna Chicken Fry broke up with Zach Bryan.
Do you know this lore?
Yeah, I know the lore. He tried to pay her off to keep quiet.
Crazy shit.
How do you make that choice as a podcaster? Like, give up my life when I'm in my prime?
Exactly.
Just because you can't talk anymore. Like I'm thinking about my case, like my situation. Like, I'm not even thinking about money. Like, I want to just have that win, like I want.
It's hard when it is against someone else who would then profit. Like Zach Bryan is then going to go make all these albums about her and tour the world singing songs. Oh, she broke my heart, whatever. And then she just has to be quiet. Are you fucking kidding me?
BFFs and Dave Portnoy's in the songs.
Yeah, and it's like with Dave Portnoy, it's never happening. Like, I'm so happy she didn't take that money. I'm also a firm believer that she wouldn't have gotten it. Like, everyone on the internet is like, oh, $12 million. He's not cutting her a fucking $12 million check. He's going to pay her $19.99 a month until she's 80.
Damn.
And then she can't even say his fucking name. And then he's singing on a stage to an arena making that $12 million. Oh, how lucky are we? She broke my heart. It's so fucking, oh my God. And what this is going to do for her brand and her business.
Clock that. She's gonna
fuck that little fucking weasel.
You know what?
I love weasel. It's a new word.
You know what she's gonna do now? She's gonna milk that shit. Look at how it all comes around. I had a beef with her because she was saying I was milking my accident.
Listen, this is the pot calling the kettle black, okay? But she's definitely had a lot of takes that were not, you know, but...
So she said I was milking the shit out of it? You fucking dropped that NDA and milked that shit?
If I had to make an educated guess, I think this is like the tip of the iceberg. I think he might be a lot more evil than we even know.
Ooh. I can't wait to see it unfold. Actually, I don't give a fuck. I never followed it. I just they wrote in the notes here that I had to bring it up.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I've definitely followed it. I was a really big Zach Bryan fan too, so I'm like.
Well, you don't get in any beefs
saddened.
anymore. Ever since the Alyssa Violet one, which I was so proud of you for.
During that Alyssa Violet and Cody couple months of my life was just
chaos.
So dark, like overwhelming wise. It wasn't the personally what I was going through with either one of them, but just the internet. Like I genuinely, like, even recently you were asking me to do something that I felt like was going to open a door to a bunch of fucking clips. And
can I just say what it was now that it's not happening? And then we could
you
segue
wanted to
into
ambush Jake Paul with me.
I didn't want to ambush. I sent the message. I was like, yo, Tana and I are doing a pod. You want to call in?
Didn't ask me about this, by the way. Hits me up and says, I signed you up.
Yeah, get over it.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
That's so funny. That just like took me back to 2019. That soundbite. No.
Well, he's got the fight coming up.
No.
And we've been
listen.
talking about doing a pod together, and I thought it would be good to have you two also like speak. You're both in happy relationships. What's the big deal?
I fucking love and support him like so much. Like, you know what I mean? I like, stop doing that to me.
Loves you too.
No, but I'm so excited for this fight. I want him to fucking kill it. I just knew it would be.
You want him to kill Mike Tyson, the legend?
I want him to kill it. Like, I want him to slay Diva.
It's a tough one for me.
And it's insane.
I feel like obviously Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson, but he's 58. And
it's still insane though. I just
there's
feel
even
like
a clip that I got of him that went viral when I filmed him petting his leg, and I was like, Mike Tyson pets imaginary dog. Because like the dog's inside him, it was like there was like
hilarious.
levels to it. And it went like
that's hilarious.
It got like 10 million Instagram Reels views
really?
Or some shit. Yeah, and this was like, you look at him there, you would never picture him fighting ever again. He looked like an old man. He had a cane, you know, and now he's fighting and he looked good at the.
Do you think Mike Tyson solely did this for money?
I'm
so excited to see how this goes.
I think all fighters have to have this like delusion in their ego that they can kill anybody, because to be able to get in that ring in front of all those people, you got to believe that you could have the skills to beat anyone. You know, you're going up against the toughest competition. These people train the same way you do. They have tape on you fighting. They know your strengths and weaknesses. You know, so you got to be delusionally confident. Like Conor McGregor at his peak, that fucking asshole confidence, you got to have that, and that's always in them. You know. So that's in Mike, especially, because Mike is like, you know, you just listen to the guy talk and you know that this man, there's a clip where like they were talking, Tyson just turns to the camera, he goes, I'm a natural born killer, he's a manufactured killer.
Whoa, that's a crazy quote.
Yeah.
It is just like, regardless, so cool to me. Like, I'm just thinking about like Jake being just like a vlogging kid from Ohio. Like, it's so fucking sick.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of what happens.
Now,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's come so far, and like, he deserves it. He really genuinely deserves
just
it.
After smoking so much weed and doing mushrooms all the time, and like, even me from, you know, getting hit in the head, I just feel like
do you think
you get knocked out easier after you get knocked out once? And Mike's been knocked out.
People keep asking me what I think or what I know, and I'm genuinely curious. That's so funny.
He's mushroomed out watching the fight.
Do you think that there's a world where Mike Tyson, like, do you think it's fair, like contractually behind the scenes, the deep dark shit, do you think Mike Tyson agreed to a completely fair fight where Jake Paul can potentially knock him out, or do you think that he put in contractual obligations that like he can't be embarrassed like that?
Nah, I think,
because what do you mean?
I think Jake is very smart, and his team around him is very smart, and nobody's going to tell Mike Tyson that, hey, you shouldn't do this fight, you know, because he's just going to be like, I'm Mike Tyson, you know.
Boxing saved my life.
Jake is just, he just has a better chin. Even those shots that he's going to take, boxing, you can get knocked down, you can take 10 seconds.
Saying better than Mike Tyson.
I just feel like a 60 or 8-year-old's brain that's been bounced around, knocked out before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Also use a lot of drugs and stuff. Like
I didn't even know that, like, because in normal fighting, they can't have an age difference like that, right? Like, this
no,
is
it
a
would never
special
be
thing.
sanctioned. It would never be allowed to happen if it wasn't Jake and Mike in this like exact circumstances, because Mike's fight record.
That's why it's so cool, I think.
Even if you have two fighters, like say that Jake was a no-name guy, if he only had 8 fights or whatever Jake has, you can never put them up against somebody that has 60 pro fights. That can't be sanctioned. It'd be illegal. No state would do that. But
That's
they're
so
doing it in
cool.
Texas. Like Texas and Florida, they're kind of like, you fucking do whatever. It's
No one
like
gives a
Russia.
fuck. Yeah.
They do like 3-on-1s over there. They'll have like a man fight a woman or something. There's like no rules in Russia. Like you see the random, or maybe that's just my explore page and feed.
It's, I mean, yeah, we don't have the same For You page, but you're right.
Mine's all wild Russian MMA stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's like,
crazy
get
stuff.
ready with me.
Yeah, that's why we are the best unisex show on the web.
You're on fire right now. Can I just say you're killing it?
This is
Like,
how
it's a-
I've been since you left. Nothing's changed.
Jeff, I will never leave you. Even if you said, get the fuck out of my life, fuck you, Tana, suck a dick, die, which you actually do say all of that regularly. All right, we'll never leave.
I hope it's a good fight. I hope it goes the distance. And
I'm so excited.
you know,
There's like 80 billboards for it outside my house.
I
I'm like,
know.
what's
I
this?
drove past the one that's a clock ticking down.
It's so weird.
Like the seconds till the fight.
Yeah. Oh,
'Cause
that's
Netflix
crazy.
owns all the billboards on Sunset. So when I drive to the gym and my like health places and stuff, I see all that shit. I did a hyperbaric chamber today. Yes. It's like
They make you really cold. Don't mansplain
no,
it.
no, it's not the cold one. It's just pure oxygen that gets pressurized into your blood, so it heals everything and it just makes you sharper. Maybe that's why I'm like, you said I was on fire.
You are on fire.
And I
Own
gave
it,
a
Diva.
sarcastic answer.
Own it. You're
I
on
meant
fire.
it. I
Wait,
meant
so
to-
is it when you're in? Wow, I really just looked at you like such a. I was like, I know what a hyperbaric chamber is. I didn't. Newsflash, I didn't.
It's like a
Is it cold? Is it hot? It's normal temperature, and you're just
regular-
breathing
Yeah, just pure
He pays for
oxygen.
it.
really
Yeah.
refined. Like,
And it heals
wait, I
everything.
want that. Imagine my vaping
Michael
lungs.
Jackson used to sleep in one because they were like 200 grand. So they like. they're
Damn, and
ju-
he's still.
Yeah, well, he was on a bunch of pills, then he OD'd, but he
Is
was
that for
healing
sure what
from all
happened, or
his
do you think it
surgeries.
was like the doctor?
I don't know too much about that,
Yeah.
and I hate watching
that's
Michael Jackson stuff because it's so depressing. That documentary they made, it's just all. I don't want to watch shit like that before I go to bed. I want to watch BoJack Horseman.
You need to finish
Or the
BoJack
Penguin.
Horseman. You know that guy from Friends, Matthew Perry. That's what they're alleging now, that his doctors. They found all these texts that his doctors were
Yeah.
conspiring to kill him for like.
Look at this.
Shit.
So this is what I go in all the time, and it's the best way to heal your brain because they can't just cut
Wait,
your head
I really
open.
want to do this with you, Jeff.
I want to buy one. If I ever get enough money to afford a
No,
$200,000.
just start sucking the dick of the brands that make them. We
No.
love you, Palace Group
It's
Oxygen
not
Therapy.
I got a cold plunge. That was like $4,000 that they gave me for part of that deal. But
Wait, can I please do this with you? I really want to.
they have one at this doctor that I'm getting the surgery at. It's 2 chairs that look like a fucking Rolls Royce, and there's a big TV screen in it. It's like the sickest hyperbaric chamber I've ever seen.
And you just sit in there and breathe, and it's like so normal.
You just hang out, but your ears, it feels like you're taking off on an airplane a little bit because you feel the pressure because the oxygen is going through every part
you're
of
like
your
in
body,
an aerosol
into
can.
your brain. You feel it go all the way to your fingertips and your toes, and it just you feel
Is
the
it a
healing.
good feeling or an uncomfortable feeling?
No, it's great, and after like you feel great.
Wait, that's insane. I want to try that.
It's
That's really
just
cool.
After your next like surgery or something, if you get like another nose job or
I honestly might.
Breast
I keep
augmentation.
thinking I'm gonna fuck around, go to Korea, and come back as a whole new bitch. Heidi Montag did that in the 2000s. She got like 20 surgeries at once. It was so.
oh,
hot.
but that was too much because then they went off on her. They, what did she do to herself?
boring. I loved it. I loved it though.
Yeah, just come back with a new face.
Yeah, like that's so fun. I think that in like 5 years, when I really need something, I'm gonna come back with a whole new face.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
What's the
But
deal?
right now, I use Jeff's Barbershop X Tana dry shampoo.
Yeah, no, you've been glowing up. You don't need any new procedures.
You think I'm glowing up?
Since I first started hanging out with you, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think. Was that a compliment, chat? Chat,
Uh,
am I cooked?
all right, real quick, I want to thank the sponsors of today's episode, Hims. Guys, sometimes intimate moments happen spontaneously, and we always want to be ready so we can perform in the bedroom. Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer. Give you that boost of confidence so you can be ready whenever, wherever the mood strikes. Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. Hims provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable hard mints and Viagra and Cialis and their generics for up to 95% cheaper. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for that uncomfortable doctor visit. Just answer a series of questions on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you in discreet packaging for free. No insurance needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED treatment that works for you. Start your online visit today at hims.com/JeffFM. That's HIMS.com/JeffFM for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/JeffFM. The products mentioned are chewable, compounded products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and safety information. Subscription required. Prices vary based on product and subscription plan. Thank you, Hims, for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back on with it. I beefed with Casey Neistat a bit this past week.
Oh, yeah. Well, so, okay, you and I were texting about this a bunch, but I have a few more questions. So, where did Casey went online or to you?
He did an interview with like some like finance guy, and he like asked him about it, and Casey's response was terrible. He just said that the reason that he hasn't released it and is not releasing it is because David did a bad job when he addressed the victims. And it was more.
He said this verbatim.
Yeah, it's ridiculous
Verbatim,
for a smart guy like Casey to say that. I'm
not releasing the documentary because David did a bad job addressing the victims.
Yeah, he literally said that.
Why is?
And Casey, I
why
looked
have
at
I
like
not
a
seen
smart
this
guy.
everywhere?
I texted Casey. I also spoke a little bit about it on the last episode, but I texted Casey. I was like, "You're still drinking the Kool-Aid, brother." I was like, "I just watched that interview, and it's insane to me that you said those things. You believe those things." You know, I was like, I used to look up to you as an inspiration. I would even watch your videos with my family. And he responded. He was like, he did respond immediately. He was like, "Look, I'm with my kids right now. It's late, but I'll take everything. Like, I'll call you tomorrow. We'll discuss everything. I'll own everything I said or whatever."
Did you talk on the phone?
I mean, there's nothing left to be said. You believe that, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. When you stop drinking the Kool-Aid, you snap out of it. You realize what you just said. You realized what you are doing.
Why?
And how you feel towards this kid who doesn't even speak to you or give a fuck about you, give a fuck about anybody. Mm-hmm. Now, I had a plan that I was going to post a podcast titled Fuck Casey Neistat. And as soon as I hit publish, I was going to text Casey, "There's nothing left to talk about." But
you do things so cinematically. Like, that's out of a movie.
Yeah, I like to direct my life like it's a movie.
I love it.
But I forgot because I was like all the chaos of posting. You got to do an Instagram story, podcasts out.
God, it's so exhausting. No,
forgot to text Casey the fucking
link.
Nothing left to talk about. Well, but I'll still talk to him. And before I keep cutting you off.
No, I'm trying to cut you off.
He did say that he wants to come on the podcast here and have a discussion with me, which I'm open to always. But also, this time around, it's not going to be like last time when I was just like so grateful to have him. Like, I'll do shit with people, and obviously, I saw how he feels, so I'm not going to be so nice. Like I was in the marathon one where I was like, "Thanks for coming on," like whatever. He told me to my face, like
circumstances.
Yeah, it was just weird.
He told you to your face what?
Just that like David's a good guy and stuff.
That's so fucking nuts that anyone
I caught it at the time. I was so fried from the marathon that like my brain fluid was low. I was so dehydrated that I couldn't even like debate him, nor that I even want to. I was just like, let me just get an episode with Casey Neistat. It's cool. He's the man. But my opinion changed. Growing up.
That's like really just so crazy to look you in your face and say that he's a good guy. Like it's arguably just maybe the one person you really should. And there's actually a few people, but I'm just saying, like, what? That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, like Cody Co's a good guy.
That's insane. That's like going to Gypsy Rose Blanchard and being like, "I loved your mom."
what
the fuck?
So Cody, he doesn't post anymore, but he still posts on Strava. but that's private. He keeps it private.
Running
But
from
since-
all his problems.
Kidding. Since
Not kidding.
Since we were good running buddies, this is before I found out the stuff about you. Obviously, he like let me follow him on Strava, so I still like give him kudos. I'm like, run off that shit. Like that's how you get uncanceled. Like,
listen, maybe there's a Strava community. I think, honest to God, though, like him and I have such. He will always have fans. You know, like he really.
Do you know how to get him back?
I don't know if I feel vengeful.
You want to get vengeance?
No,
Quit vaping.
I just said
quit vaping. Start running.
And then imagine
run a sub 3 marathon, 3-hour marathon.
That's low key funny as fuck.
You beat Casey and you beat Cody.
That's low key funny as fuck.
That would be so fucking sick. I swear to God, I would propose to you right there on the spot. I'd be
I
like,
think I should just go to one of his DJ sets in Vegas.
No, you need to train for a year.
I
Quit
know.
that vape and
That's
become
why
an elite
I don't quit
athlete.
the vape or run marathons.
Women can run. They could do
Women
stuff.
can run, you
they could
guys.
do stuff. Women swim faster than men and longer. That's a proven fact.
Mm-hmm.
They've broken men's records. Like there's some weird thing that
You're
like,
saying this like it is so. Continue.
well, men are supposed to perform better than women in
can
sports.
read too.
Listen, I'm not
Like it's
talking
a
about
science
I'm
experiment.
not talking about that. But men have testosterone in their blood. They're supposed to perform better when it comes to sports. All right, you agree?
I don't know.
This is the number one unisex podcast. We got to get
Simone
it right.
Biles is so slay.
All right. Well,
I love her.
she can't do as many fucking flips as other male gymnasts.
Are you sure?
Probably.
See, you're just assuming it's rooted in you.
It's just science.
You hate women
No, I love women. I love
as
them
your toys.
to make fucking sandwiches when I'm hungry. No, I'm kidding. Listen, that's a good point. That was a good argument. The gymnastics, I didn't take that into consideration. Also,
Honestly, I was just swinging and I happened to hit.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I slayed that.
Damn.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't know enough
swimming-
about gender when it comes to athletics. I would. Have
I know
to
if
do.
we got up and fist fought right now, you'd be done in 30 seconds.
I don't know. Yeah,
One
no.
shot. One fucking shot.
Do you just invite me on Jeff FM to then tell me you can
It'd be
beat
like
my ass?
It'd be like hitting a pillow. I wouldn't even feel
So
it on my
sick.
knuckles. They would
Well,
just
think
be
about all the plastic in my face.
It would all
You don't even
fucking
know.
shatter.
You
It
don't
would
even
just
know. I
shatter.
just go right for that eye. You know?
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah.
See, you're sharp too
Case
today
by case. See, you're sharp too, woman.
for a woman. Yeah, that's what. So I didn't give him kudos. I said I said like keep
Look,
running.
it's
You hit a sub 3 and you get.
Oh, that's what. Okay, wait. What is so?
That's how you get on
lunch
cancel.
run.
I mean, he don't care. He don't title him shit. Like me and my dad will put like jokes in it. Like we.
Wait, that's actually funny. Got to hit a sub 3 marathon to get uncanceled. That's
the only way.
It's true. No, it's not
From the-
though. He
from the
really
horse's
will
mouth
be fine.
herself.
No.
It's true.
No.
Cody hit that sub 3. Sub 3 so
No.
hard.
I mean-
I'd rather just get uncanceled.
I really do think
I'd rather
that
just be
he'll have
canceled.
fans no matter what. And I do think he's funny. Maybe separate the art from the artist, right? Like, even I was having this conversation with someone the other day about Zach Bryan where they were saying, like, hey, his music, I guess it's different with music versus like personalities, but his music moves people and they interpret it in other ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know.
I never even heard one of his songs. How do his songs go? Maybe I heard it like and just didn't know it was him.
You've
How
definitely heard
lucky
one.
are we?
Yeah, sing it. Don't play it off your phone.
Well, I don't know how to sing Something in the Orange. That's his biggest song.
Don't play it. I don't want to hear it played. That's whack. Don't even do it. Forget
Well,
it.
I
Move on.
can't. It's just like
Unless you're gonna like try
beer and trucks, and I cheated, and I lied, and I'm on my third divorce.
Josh Richards.
Yeah, you know, but you know, the frat MAGA boys eat it up. Actually, I do love Zach Bryan's music, but I don't know if this one I can separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Just depends. It's a case by case thing, I guess.
I need to get a famous girlfriend that makes me sign an NDA and fucking offers me either a payout or an NDA.
Who are we thinking?
Miley Cyrus.
You love Miley Cyrus.
She's just dope.
I
She's
love
just-
Miley Cyrus
she's just
so
fucking
much.
Badass. She's an independent woman.
She's like one of my biggest girl crushes. So yeah, you're having to gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
What's your go-to meal?
I asked him that and he didn't answer me. I don't think he eats.
I just get a bunch of cookies. I'll have like a bunch of candy and cookies. It's not like one meal. It's just like a bunch of random shit.
But you don't like that diabetic food. Like you don't like Taco Bell. Like what's your favorite fast food item?
I just know it's so bad for you that
And
I
you
hate
like
putting it in my
In-N-Out.
body. In-N-Out's good, yeah.
Yeah, but In-N-Out doesn't count. That's like In-N-Out might as well be like vegan, dude. It's like
what?
In-N-Out's healthy fast food. Like I want to see you with like a chicken.
That's healthy fast food?
In my opinion. Like
actually, yeah, it's clean.
And it's just simple ingredients. They're honest
They pay
about
their
their
employees
ingredients.
a good wage.
Like I want that pink chicken paste.
Ugh.
Yeah, give me that boot-shaped nugget.
Why do you like doing that to your body? Do you
Feels so good. I hate myself. No, I'm just
Do you
kidding.
not think about the years you're shaving off?
I think that I am being like a little dramatic right now. Like I also like healthy food. I had a healthy salad today, you know? But there is, to me, like it is such a good feeling to like smoke a joint and have like that fucked up awful meal.
Yeah, have
You
some
know?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, like just
Throw in some Bojack.
But there has to be balance. There does have to be balance, or
Papa
else.
Zan.
Yes.
Damn.
No, don't abuse Xanax.
Do
Don't
not-
abuse
don't-
pills.
Don't abuse Barbershop dry shampoo with Tana along. with that
Yes. No,
collaboration.
what the fuck?
Oh yeah. Sorry. We got to get a new bulb for this lava lamp too.
It broke at the live show, actually.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the live show. Have you talked a lot about it? Well, if you're going to talk about the dry shampoo now, you can only talk about the dry shampoo when you have
Whatever,
the bow
I'll just
on.
talk about everything.
Prepaid call.
Live show was perfect. It went great.
That's AI me.
And it's all because of you. You inspired me to do it. I mean that.
That's really sweet. That's really nice.
That's
I
what
think
I do.
that
10 insults, 1 compliment. 1 deep compliment.
you sandwich them.
Yeah. But it's the truth.
I know it's all love.
It's the truth.
I always like. I think that you just have the stage presence, your ability to turn it on, and also just live shows creating that where you can fucking say anything at a live show. Like I
It's
love
the
that
happiest,
shit.
It's the happiest I've been since the accident. Like I feel like I finally enjoyed something.
Mhm.
Genuinely.
That makes me really happy. I think that
my show, not yours. When I came to
didn't
your
think
show,
you meant mine.
because like your show was dope. Like you and your audience like was really fucking. They went nuts for me. It was so like that feeling was so good. But it's stressful when it's your name and you have to sell the tickets and you have people telling you to promote it.
But at
and
the
you're
same
here in
time-
LA and there's WME agents there watching to see if you're going to get a bigger tour. And luckily everything went good. But like all my friends and family are there and like
I always get nervous at the friends
not
and family
here, but like yeah.
But I get so nervous having anyone from my life. Like my dream show is when I'm in fucking Wisconsin
Yeah.
and no one's in that green room.
Can't
like,
wait for that.
For real. It's because then you just lock
I
in.
might get naked at that.
That's what I'm saying. And doing it with your fans is so lit. Like obviously I have fun at other shows and you had fun at my show and whatever, but there's no other feeling like walking out to a room of people and you all have the same inside joke and they're your best friends
Yeah.
and they get you on a spiritual level. Like it is when I sit on that stage with like my fans, you know, it's like
Yeah.
these are my fucking people and I would do anything for them. They would do anything for me. I'm sure you feel the same way, you know?
Yeah, like when you were saying we're gonna do a podcast together, we're gonna do a tour. I was a little scared, genuinely. I was a
Yeah.
little nervous to do all that, but then when I saw you started doing it with Brooke, I was like, damn, this is so sick, and I was like kind of jealous almost. And then I was like,
There's
fuck,
room for
now I gotta
everyone.
do it on my own, and that's even worse.
But
I don't want to
you're-
do it on my own. But then I realized I got a whole posse, and
That's
these
what I was gonna
guys
say.
are involved in the show.
Very.
They're on the stage, toilet, bathtub, on the
Very
stage.
much so.
We're gonna
And
figure out how
that's-
to fly with that when we travel with those.
No, because you're
check
hopping
bag.
on a bus. You don't know it yet, but I'm calling it. You're
No,
gonna hop
I'm doing
on a
only
bus.
weekends. I already know the dates. I just can't announce them yet.
But you're gonna do that, and then I'm predicting it on my That's So Raven shit. That you'll do a full fucking bus, full out, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
You're not someone who needs someone else. Like this is fucking Jeff FM for a reason, you know. And you have your people, and like
I do
your
need
world that you
I do
created.
need people. I do.
You're faking it. I'm watching you.
I couldn't have done any of this without it. You guys. What are your names again? Kyle's?
The Kyles.
Yep.
I
The
like the
Kyles.
Kyles though. Like that's kind of cool. Like make merch.
Thank you.
You guys
We
should
were
make.
talking
Fucking
about
take
it.
90% of that profit
We were
if you guys
talking
make
about it.
merch.
We'll
That's
we would
a
make
really
our own and
cool
make our own
brand.
website for it, and may have our own Instagram page. And
That's
our own
actually
promotion.
really cool. I would wear that, like a hoodie
I'll
that just
fire
said
you guys
Kyle.
and get new ones.
We'll give you like 10%.
I'll take
We'll give
you.
you 5%.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, take this fucking shit
No,
off,
I was with the
'cause you
lesbians
would.
today, and
Don't
I
fucking make offers to my employees.
I know. I'm done.
All
Trust
right?
me, I'm done.
Look,
I almost
get
did
the
this
guns
today.
out.
I was with the lesbians in the green room, and I was like, God, I love you guys. I wish you worked for me. And I was like, I gotta stop poaching Jeff's people.
No, it's all right. Take it. Take whatever you want. Take it all.
You've given me enough. You give me enough with your friendship.
Yeah.
I am really fucking excited for this dry shampoo to launch. I know I keep talking about it, but it's like finally here, and it's just everything. The box is so cute,
You
and it's a great
motherfuckers with
product.
Those fucking hot dog fingers. So
Those are
stupid. They've been
so
bothering me with them all
scary.
day.
It's so uncanny valley.
And you interrupt our discussion about the release.
They're having
of these.
fun.
These will be out.
Let them have fun.
Soon. I don't have an exact date now because we just finally shot the campaign after Tana finally
But
showed up
very
after a
soon.
year and a half of her
Nope,
gone
that's
missing.
not what happened. He is lying.
We'll put right now on the screen. This is when you'll be able to pre-order them, or maybe even order them. Who knows what will happen?
I think
but
they're coming out really fucking soon. I do. You do,
yes,
right?
they are here. They are here.
By the time
and
this episode comes out, they'll
we
probably.
have enough to sell, but there was an issue. Now this
we
sounds
didn't
ridiculous.
talk about the issue.
Now this sounds a little fucking ridiculous, but we had now the products, as they say on the box, they're made in USA. They're made in Los Angeles. They are filled here. The product that
I
you're
filled them
actually
myself.
using in your hair, the product. But these boxes, you know, they get expensive when you make stuff like that in America.
Look at that holographic box. Our names on it.
Yeah,
That's-
holographic. Where does holographic come from? Pokemon. That's Japan.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff's made in China, and that's
We had to call the Shein kids, and they were in that factory working
we
hard
got
for our
some of
boxes.
our
Kidding.
some of the aerosol bottles. They're so much more expensive, and then the price would have to be so much higher for you guys. So thank us for using the Chinese people to make some of our packaging, you know, because that makes it more affordable for everyone. Now I gotta decide, do I want to ship this by air? Do I want to ship these pallets of fucking 30,000 units? Because there's a minimum that you can make when you make a custom aerosol can. Like everything's custom, from the product to the packaging, everything. We wanted it to be, you know, the only one that exists. And as they were coming over on the ship, on those big container ships that come from China, there was another container that contained illegal fireworks and explosives, and they exploded. They exploded 20,000 units of our shipment. So we're only left with 10,000 units. Those babies are gonna fly by Christmas. They'll be gone, and you guys will be fucking.
It is cool for
foaming out
the
of the
sellout
mouth.
factor. Obviously, you're getting reimbursed and stuff, so it doesn't end up being a negative, but it just fucking would happen to us.
20,000 of my fucking babies blew up.
Oh my god, that sounded like me outside of TanaCon. I was like, 20,000 of you blew up.
Died. Jesus, you were wild now.
I didn't need to say that. Anyways, that would happen to us. That
So-
really fucking just would, like, luck-wise. And I feel like you're always talking about drones and China. You know,
They have a
That's
picture
like,
of the explosion.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, look at this photo.
That's all of our air dry
Yeah.
shampoos in the middle of the Atlantic, right next to the Titanic.
It was really
in
similar
the Bermuda Triangle
to
is where it
Hiroshima.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in between two twin towers.
Yeah, it was right
Amelia
there.
Earhart was flying the plane.
Yeah, crazy that this happened to us, and it sounds made up,
camera.
but I can't make shit like this up. I would have loved to make all that extra money if I had all those extra
No.
units to sell.
Units
But-
of our shit blew up on their way from.
So now I have an option to either order another 20,000, or we'll see how they sell, and that depends on how Tana pushes it while I'm in.
Yeah, I know he's doing this one
recovery.
shoot one time, and then it's all on me. You're gonna see me pimping out this dry shampoo for the next decade.
You're gonna move these fucking products.
I'm gonna have it up my
otherwise I'm
ass
gonna
on
murder
OF.
you and
Kill your
everyone you
family.
care about.
Oh, I
So,
know. The
Buy them
pressure's
if you
on.
want. If you like her friends and loved ones,
Listen,
and you want to see them disappear,
I really do. I'm grateful that it is a great fucking product. Like, I
Yeah.
think that anyone who buys it will be really happy with it. I'm like, I take dry shampoo seriously. I don't like to shower. Okay? I
know.
don't like
I
to
could
wash
s-
my hair. I
could-
smell fucking
I could
amazing.
smell.
You know why? Because of that
Yeah.
product. But here's what I'm going to say. I take that shit so seriously. And I've tried every dry shampoo on the fucking market.
I know.
Okay.
You had a very large part in picking out the dry shampoo that we benchmarked, and
It's not just for women. I know it's pink. I know it smells like rose. It's not too girly, but here's what I will say.
I use it when I mean, my hair's full of it because we just did the shoot. But
It
wait till
really
you see
is,
the
like-
shoot. It's so our outfits were insane. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. And you picked out your outfit yourself, which can I just
No,
say?
the lesbians did, and I
But,
said
like-
yes immediately to the first photo because it was like Cameron with the pink. I'm giving out too much.
Yeah, it's great though. I just feel like I was actually reminiscing the other day about all of our Halloween costumes. And like, obviously I had to force you at literal gunpoint to do all of them, but like we absolutely killed them. You know what I mean?
I do love getting in the character for the right purpose, and this is it.
Yeah, but this one you were very excited about. You came in your pink fur coat like all by yourself. I didn't have to hold you at gunpoint. And I was like,
know.
aw, like this feels like Jeff and Tana 3.0.
Uh-huh.
It was really sweet.
And it was your idea.
I'm really fucking excited about this. I really am. I swear to God, I'll use all 10,000 units if I have to. It's
Yeah.
great. And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I think eventually we need a travel size too because I always want to take them in my purse, but I won't get ahead of myself.
Okay. That's easy as long as it doesn't fucking in
Yeah.
the middle of the Atlantic.
I know. I need it. The
Yeah,
amount of
that's-
grease in my fucking hair, dude.
Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll say, give me 10,000 big ones, 20,000 little ones. We're even.
Because the
China.
little ones are just lit. It's like I can't be caught greasy, you know? And I'm often in public and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be caught up greasy.
Grease ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's late and we don't
like
have
1
to
in the
keep you
morning.
here all night. I'll drive you home now.
You always kick me out. Like I'm down to stay. Is this the new outro?
Yeah, Zach from Age 3 made it. Bathroom boys.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
Jeff FM audience.
And H3, I know you want my spotlight. I watched that clip. If you take that spotlight, I'm gonna clip that pinky off, and I'm gonna have that pinky of yours here
Love
on my
and
desk.
peace to all.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you. You guys could have the spotlight. And you said it was like 20 grand. It's like $200.